The sky over Earth turned black dot, not from nightfall, but from the shadow of enemy ships. Thousands of them. Alien war cruisers, carriers, and drones blocked out the sun as they entered orbit. They had come without warning, without mercy, and without fear. Human cities were in flames. The defense grids were almost gone. Half of Earth's space fleet had already fallen. Satellites showed images of burning oceans, crumbling towers, and people hiding underground. Captain Ji-hwan stood on the bridge of the Independence, Earth's last battlecruiser. His eyes were calm, but his heart was heavy. He had fought in many battles, but this one felt final. "They're surrounding us," said Commander Eun-mi beside him. Her voice was steady, but her hands trembled slightly. "We're out of missiles. Our shields are weak. We have only minutes." Ji-hwan didn't answer at first. He looked out the wide glass window at the enemy fleet. The alien ships moved like a wall, cold, perfect, an unstoppable dot. Then something strange happened. From behind the dark side of the moon, a ship appeared. It made no sound. It had no markings. No one had seen its design before, not even in secret human files or alien databases. It moved like a shadow, fast and sharp, but not in a straight line. It spun, turned, and curved through space like it was dancing. The alien ships noticed it too. Several turned toward it, their cannons charged with light. But before they could fire, the strange vessel struck first. A single flash of white-blue energy burst from the ship. One alien cruiser broke in half. Another melted from the center out. The third exploded without warning. On Earth and in orbit, human commanders froze in disbelief. "What ... is that?" Eun-mi whispered. Ji-hwan's eyes narrowed. "I don't know, but it's fighting for us." The unknown ship didn't speak. It didn't respond to hails. It didn't send a signal. It just destroyed the enemies. Quick, silent, precise. The aliens panicked. For the first time, their formation broke. Their commanders, confident before, now tried to pull back. But the damage was done. The strange ship had cut through their central line. Earth's fleet used the moment to strike back. Captain Ji-hwan gave the order. "All ships move forward. Hit them hard. Aim for command vessels." They had little left. A few torpedoes, some railguns, but they used them with skill. Human pilots dived through enemy fire like birds in a storm. One pilot flew his damaged fighter directly into an enemy command ship, setting off an explosion that broke their chain of control. Eun-mi turned from her console. "They're falling back." The alien fleet retreated toward Mars orbit, leaving behind their dead and broken. In less than an hour, the skies over Earth cleared, and the mysterious ship, it didn't chase them. Instead, it slowed down and approached. Earth's last space station, Unity Post. Its engines turned red, then dark. It drifted quietly until it docked. A single figure stepped out from the hatch. She wore a dark suit, old-style Earth military armor, but modified with unknown tech. Her face was hidden behind a clear helmet. She walked calmly through the docking tunnel. Ji-hwan and Eun-mi met her at the entrance. She removed her helmet. It was a human woman. Her face was tired, but her eyes were sharp. She looked at Ji-hwan like she had known him all her life. "Captain Ji-hwan," she said. "It's been a long time." Ji-hwan blinked. "Who are you?" She smiled slightly. "Project Black Echo. Activated. We were never gone." Then she handed him a small data chip. "This ship," she said, pointing behind her, "was built for this moment. We knew one day Earth would be attacked, and no one would believe it. So we prepared, in silence, in the dark." Ji-hwan stared at the chip. "You were hidden all this time?" The woman nodded. "Yes, watching. learning, waiting for the enemy to show their hand. Commander Eun-mi stepped forward. "What do we call you?" The woman looked out the window toward the stars. "My name is Sora, but you can call me what the enemy will soon learn to fear." "And what's that?" Ji-hwan asked. Rare turned back to him with a quiet fire in her voice. Humanity's last weapon. The silence that followed was heavy, but it wasn't filled with fear. It was filled with hope. For the first time in weeks, Earth wasn't alone. Something had changed. Something had awakened. And the galaxy would never be the same again. The war was not over. Though Earth had survived the first strike, the alien armada was still out there, watching, waiting, regrouping. But now, the humans had something new. Something the enemy did not expect. They had Sora. And they had her ship, Project Black Echo. The ship was not like the others. It was built in deep space, hidden inside an asteroid near Neptune. Few people knew it even existed. It was powered by experimental engines and armed with tech the rest of Earth had never seen. But its greatest weapon was its crew, humans trained to think, fight, and survive in the most dangerous situations. Sora was the leader of that secret crew. A brilliant engineer, once declared missing after a failed deep space mission. But she was not lost. She had been building the last hope of humanity. Now she was back. Inside the command room of Earth's last defense station, Sora uploaded the data chip into the main system. Holograms filled the air. Blueprints, weapons, layouts, weak points in the alien fleet, unknown tech specs. Commander Eun-mi stared at the data. "Where did you get this?" Sora answered simply, "From them. We studied their ships years ago, during first contact. We knew they might turn against us, so we learned everything we could." Quietly, Captain Ji-hwan looked at her with respect. "You built a weapon before the war began." "No," Sora said. "We built a chance." At the edge of the solar system, the alien fleet, led by High Commander Lexer, gathered near the gas giant Jupiter. They were angry, furious. A small blue planet had hurt their pride. Primitive humans had destroyed their cruisers, damaged their systems, and humiliated them in front of the Galactic Council. Commander Lexer shouted orders. They must pay, burn their world to ashes. But then the warning lights began to flash. One of the sensor ships vanished, then another. A moment later, Black Echo appeared silent, fast, and deadly. The final battle begins. Project Black Echo didn't fight like normal ships. It didn't move in a straight line. It curved between asteroids. It used debris to hide its approach. It made strange jumps between gravity wells, faster than enemy weapons could track. Sora sat in the pilot's chair. Her voice was calm. "Engage the storm modules." The ship glowed with pulsing blue light. Waves of static filled alien screens. Their targeting systems failed. Their missiles turned in the wrong direction. Their shields flickered. Then Earth's last fleet appeared behind Black Echo, led by Ji-hwan and Eun-mi. They had simple ships, old guns, weak armor. But they had a plan. Human fighters flew close to the alien warships, too close for plasma cannons to fire. They used grapples and cutting tools to break through the outer walls. They boarded enemy ships like pirates. Inside, they fought with blades, old rifles, and courage. Sora's ship released tiny drones not to kill, but to hack. They sent false commands into the enemy fleet, confusing their formation. One ship turned into another. Some fired at each other by mistake. Lexer roared in rage. How are they doing this? Sacrifice and strategy. Captain Ji-hwan knew they couldn't win by power. They had to win by thinking differently. One by one, they tricked the enemy. Some human ships played dead, floating silently until the aliens passed. Then they exploded from behind. Others overloaded their reactors to send out EMP bursts, shutting down alien engines. Commander Eun-mi led a squad through a destroyed alien cruiser. They carried explosives made from mining equipment. They found the enemy's command relay and destroyed it. Now they're blind, Eun-mi said with a grin. Victory at last. The turning point came when Sora guided Black Echo straight toward the alien flagship. Are you crazy? Ji-hwan shouted through the comms. No. So